Alright guys, Technician Scyther here with another video. This one though is different, and it's me explaining why I use two Pokemon, and I'm gonna try and do these pretty often, but I'm sick right now, so I'm sorry about that. I need to get another video up. But yeah, so first what I'm gonna go over is Swellow. And Swellow is one of my favorite flying type Pokemon, and it is a really good late game sweeper. It can even do a lot of damage in the beginning of the game, possibly OHKO other Pokemon like Roselia, or like, I'm thinking it might even be able to OHKO a Venusaur. So yeah, pretty much I love it because it's fast. It hits really hard when it's got toxic or burn activated with the guts, and it's powerful because it gets stab facade, which is 70 base power, doubles when it's when the Pokemon has a status, which bumps that up to 140, and then stab on top of that gives it a base 210 base power, and it really does a lot of work. Brave Bird is still really good, and it's better going against other Pokemon that are super affected by it. So something. The reason I use it over Talonflame is because it's not nearly as cheap, and it hits a lot harder even if you're running Choice Band Talonflame, because you're able to hit them with a same amount boosted, but you have higher attack and you've got a higher base power move. While yes, Gale Wings, and it is faster than Swellow, I still prefer Swellow, and according to looks too. It's definitely one of my favorite late game sweepers. Alright, so next I'm going to move on to, oops, sorry about that, Magcargo. And now Magcargo is one of my favorite walls, even though it's not necessarily the greatest physical wall. But it has base 120 defense, base 50 HP, which is pretty bad, especially for a wall. And then it's got base 80 special attack and special defense. Now, the special defense isn't actually all that bad, but it's not too great. And the main reason I really like Magcargo is because it looks really cool in my opinion. It has flame body and access to lava plume, so you can really burn physical attackers and just wall them for days. It's pretty good as a counter against uh, Hitmonlee, because you're able to possibly get the burn on their fake out, and then then they're pretty much crippled completely and can't do anything to you because their attack's halved. And um, it's probably one of my favorite walls, and the typing's very unfortunate. Its special defense isn't too great, but it has the access to Amnesia, which I run Acid Armor, Lava Plume, Recover, and Amnesia. So that way I can just set up on somebody, so then I can tank hits longer and have a chance to get a burn on something. I'm not running Toxic or anything because I don't really feel like that. I feel this is more for burning Pokemon. And I think it's really good. It's got really high defense, except if it gets hit by an earthquake, even at like +2, it has the chance to get OHKO'd because it's 4 times effective and only base 50 HP. But it's one of my favorite NU Pokemon, mainly because of how good of a physical wall it is and how much of a chance you can burn a Pokemon. But going back to Swellow, which is also NU, at least it was last gen, but it's really good, and I feel like even though Swellow and Magcargo both have two weaknesses a weakness that's in common, which is rock, that they still work pretty well together. And yeah, I think that should be it. Hopefully I'll do these more and more in depth, but yeah, these are just two of my Pokemon that I tend to use a lot, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.